I say hey to all of you, this is Jeremy.21, and we are going to play something called Sunrider Academy. Now, being the dating master that I am, I overcame Honey Pop. Of course, I didn't show it because I found it to be very inappropriate. But someone recommended me to play Sunrider Academy because it's also a dating sim. And plus, there's more factors to it than Honey Pop, where you have to do a bunch of... Not Fruit Ninja, what was it? Candy Drop? No. You know what I'm trying to... You know what? Sugar Rush? No. That candy game. Anywho, let's just get straight onto it. Start! Captain Kayto Shields gripped his armrest as the... Wait, what? Is this school life or is it... What the hell? As the ancient Ryuvian lord spoke. Crow. It is over for your pathetic people. Your kind shall be reformed to service us. I don't think so. Huh? What can your pathetic vessel do against the full might of the Holy Empire? Now meet your fate. 4 more cruisers dropped from warp, joining the already sizable enemy fleet. Lasers beam tore through the hull as the cruisers opened fire. Shields may have appeared confident earlier, but he knew he was running out of options. The commander nearly lost her balance in the carnage. She gripped the handrail without shouting that the core was about to go critical. Oh, wow! He was getting tired of always hearing that. Couldn't she ever say something else? What could he do? Fire the Vanguard again? But he didn't have enough command points for that. Okay. I think I get what is going on because it's this is referencing from some other game made by Sunrider, I guess. The Seraphim's awakening had worn off and would-be missile massacre the following turn. Both quantum torpedoes had been shot down by flak, and the Paladins was already out. Farewell, Captain. You have been defeated, try. I threw up my hands in exasperation. What a stupid game. Mom, you're playing that again? Wait, I'm sorry if my voice shut up. This level's gotta be bugged. There's seriously no way that they could have intended to have 4 cruisers show up on the 8th turn. Maybe I should go to the developer's website and make a post about it. No! You spent all the winter vacation doing nothing but playing games! But... At this rate, you might end up like one of those unemployed people! The new term's going to start tomorrow, you haven't even got your uniform yet! What am I gonna do with you, Kayto? I crossed my arms. I wasn't about to get henpecked by my own sister. Oh, she's my sister?! I just hope there's no syscom involved in this. Work hard, play hard. That's what I always say. Oh, is that so? Then are you finally going to get a girlfriend this year? Oh, come on! I don't want to go through that crap. Girlfriend? You always play those dating games on the holo, don't you? I'm not sure if this is... I'm having trouble figuring out if this is a game or they're actually talking to me. Of course something like getting a girlfriend is easy. In what universe? Oh, really now? Oh wait, that one... Oh, then good luck, Kayto. And remember, if you flake out like you did last year, your little sister is going to be highly disappointed in you. That was only my 2nd year. Everyone knows that real relationship doesn't start until the 3rd year. Really? Really? Whatever, just try your best, okay? And remember, disappointed sister. Marae left the room grinning ear to ear. As soon as she left, I began to regret my words. Girlfriend, huh? I opened my closet and got my uniform out. Tomorrow I would return to being a student at Sunrider Academy. Located at the heart of Sarah City, Sunrider Academy is an experimental educational facility which gathers the brightest young minds from across the planet. Just being accepted was considered a great achievement. Honestly, I was surprised I got accepted. Even if I was mostly average, I guess I have one thing. Okay, let's see. Am I athletic? Am I intellectual? Am I charismatic? Am I good karma? Am I well-rounded? Am I wealthy heir? Okay, let's see. I got high on money. Well, if I'm gonna be real life, I would say I'm neither of these. So I'll just stick with well-rounded. Yep. I hung my uniform and put my school supplies into my bag. That should do it. This story takes place on Sarah, an advanced world in the galaxy's neutral rim. Sarah has a different orbit and resolution speed compared to our Earth, and thus has a unique calendar system. A day on Sarah lasts only 10 hours. Are you serious? Oh my... Why? That's just too short of a time, in my opinion. I wouldn't last on that planet. I'd be like... I'm gonna stay awake for a whole day in this planet and a few extra, maybe. To go into detail, every hour contains 100... Whoa, okay. 10 times 100, that's 1,000. 1,000 times another 100 is 100,000? No. Yeah, 100,000. Right? However, you need not remember this to play Sunrider Academy. Kayto can perform one activity each hour. Further, he must sleep 4 hours a day. Seems legit. The duration of a week, month, and year differs as well. Each week on Sarah contains 10 days. The 5th, 9th, and 10th days are breaks. Okay, 5th, 9th, and 10th. Okay. And all other days are work days. Okay. A month contains 5 weeks. There are 10 months in a year. This may seem confusing at first, however, simply remember that there are 10 hours in a day, 10 days in a week, 5 weeks in a month, and 10 months in a year. Okay, that's it. 10, 10, 5, 10. Got it. If you just remember that, then you should be good to go. Your holo contains essential information, including the calendar. You can open your calendar to see special occasions and holidays. Managing your time effectively is the key to success. You have exactly until the graduation ceremony on the 10th month to make the most out of your year. Have fun and do your best to impress your sister. Oni-chan, you gonna impress me? Yes! As big brother, I shall impress you. I do have a sister, but she's older than me. And she is not like an anime character, so... The end of the year was still far away. Plenty of time to figure things out, I suppose. I took a shower and got into bed. Despite my vacation ending, I felt optimistic about the coming year. Who knew what adventures waited this year? My school life was about to begin. A spin-off story to Sunrider. What? What? Okay. Okay, that's cute. So 4 girls option, got it. There's 4 girls I can date. Oh, that's my sister. There we go. Am I not being told something here? I'm sorry if you wanted to watch the theme undisturbed. I will make another video with this without my voice or anything like that. Okay, I woke up the next day into the sunrise. The first day of school, huh? Well, might as well try to my best. After breakfast, I left the apartment and found Ava waiting outside. Yo! Ava looked reluctantly at me, as if I was not worthy of her gaze. It took you long enough. Come on, let's go before we... Yes, I'm aware my girl's voice acting is not good, but I am fully aware. I just don't have a voice actress to help me with this, alright? If you have someone in mind, let me know. Other than that, deal with it. It's still an hour until class. No, it's still an hour until class. Did you forget? I have to get to school early to deliver the opening ceremony speech. Of course I didn't forget. I'm just not a busybody like you. This is my childhood friend Ava's Crescentia. My favorite thing about her is her smile. Too bad that in all my years of being with her, being her friendly neighbor, I have never seen it. What's there to say about her? She's a high-performing individual with some empathy issues. She's way too critical about everything, and the only enjoyment she gets out of life seems to be mental outmaneuvering lesser minds, namely myself. Idiot. See what I mean? Despite that, I, Kayto Shields, have been her loyal friend since we were young enough to bathe together in the same tub. Right. Not to confirm or deny that any such cliche events ever occurred in our lives. I would not want to suggest any kind of special relationship exists between us, because it clearly did not. We walked through the city on the way to class. Hey, Kayto. Yeah? How does the duty of the student council is to the student's body sound for an opener? What's up with that overly predictable statement? I'm sure it's fine. The old geezers in charge of our school don't want anything original in the speech anyways. Every year it's always the same thing. I wouldn't worry about it. You're being lazy and the new term hasn't even started yet. Look, Kayto, every year the student council does nothing but fill out the same paperwork, approve the same event, and make the same speeches. This is our chance to bring change. We're members of the Sunrider Academy Student Council. We have to leave our mark on our school's history. There she goes again. Whereas my life goal was merely to be a humble student, others are compelled to question the human condition. They think thoughts like, I must rise above the common rabble. What will they remember of me when I'm gone? What of my legacy? Often these thoughts lead individuals to join the student council and become campus leaders. And then the next thing you know, they get enamored to such notions, so they decided to pursue careers in management and politics. And before you know it, people call them stuff like presidents, chairman, and captain. It's as if their names disappear and get replaced with titles. Well, let me just say that I have absolutely no desire for any of that. I have joined the student council not only of any sense of civic duty or any desire for prestige, but simply to lobby against our old-style uniforms. Seriously, what vestige of the old imperial system forced us to wear these ridiculous clothes? Always too hot during the summer and too cold during the winter. I hear the school on the other side of town upgraded to thermowave uniform 5 years ago. Some schools even permit hollow wears now. Clearly there must be some kind of pork preventing us from upgrading our uniforms. Perhaps one of the school officials close friends with the manager of the wool farm. I walked to school conjuring in my mind multiple disgusting conspiracies keeping us from the hollow wear uniforms. Before I knew it, we arrived. Alright, well, just make sure you stand up straight behind me while I'm delivering the speech. No problem. I can manage it. Ava eyed me. What? She inspected my uniform, obviously displeased. You should have ironed your uniform. This is why we needed scholar wear! Ava begrudgingly grabbed onto my tie and straightened it. She dusted off my uniform, tried to smooth out the wrinkles. I can't believe you can call yourself the vice president looking like this. Oh, I'm a vice president? That is way better than I've gotten in high school. The highest I've gotten? The kid who sat next to a garbage can during lunch. No lie. Excuse me, Prez, but this appearance is merely my strategy to appeal to the common student. Idiot. Phew. Well, this is the best I can do. Just stay out of the light, okay? Alright, alright. I stood behind Ava as she delivered the opening address, doing my absolute best not to yawn. Being in front of the entire student body, I was suddenly filled with a sinking dread that I had left my fly unzipped. No, Ava would have zipped the damn thing up herself during the inspection if I had forgotten such a pivotal detail. Hope we can all work together to create a better... But what if she forgot to check? She's a girl after all, so the experience of leaving the fly unzip would be totally alien for her. Maybe I should check just in case. No, Ava said to not make a fool of myself in front of the entire student body. The student council will always be there to listen. I nervously scratched my forehead. What a long-winded speech! With that, on behalf of the entire faculty and staff, I welcome you to the Sunrider's Academy. The audience politely applauded. Whew! It's over! At last! I withdrew with Ava, thoroughly relieved to be off the stage. As soon as the opening ceremony was over, it was time for our morning classes. Since Ava was a fourth year now, she went upstairs while I was on the third floor with the rest of the third years. Oh, I have a senpai now. Senpai! We'll see each other after school! An old-looking teacher introduced himself as Mr. Gray and began our class. Yay! My stress level is up, though. Okay, let's see. My fitness is... Okay, my intelligence is up. My stress is 2. Okay. Oh, I can join clubs now? Cool! Swim, science, kendo. Items. I don't have any items in my inventory. Ooh, save. I'm gonna save that right here. Good, 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 good. Events. I can't read that. Club recruitment festival. That is next week. Next week. Club recruitment. Got it. Now that class were over, it was time for the student council first meeting. Look here, Kayto. This just won't do. What? Ava opened a file called Club Reports on her hollow and flipped through the pages after page of forms. Some of these clubs have not submitted dues or membership reports for years! I knew the previous president was lazy, but I never imagined it could be this bad! I could feel my eyes glazing over as I looked through the paperwork. I threw my hands up. Is it really a big deal? As long as people are having fun, aren't the clubs fulfilling their purpose? Ava stared at me incredulous. Incredulous. We have to get the clubs into order before anything else. I'm appointing you as club manager, Kayto. Go to clubs and get their issues resolved. Got it? Club manager? I got slapped with the title already? Oh, you can't just... Ava crossed her arms. Or you could just help me fill out these equipment use forms. A terrifying stack of paperwork sat beside Ava. Okay, I'll go figure out what's wrong. Good. Whew. I looked through the club reports on my column. It seems like there were 3 problem clubs. The Kendo, Science, and Swim club. Looks like I'll be managing the 3 of them. You can see the club reports on your holo. Each club has 3 stats. Member counts refer to the number of members in the club. Readiness refers to current abilities of the club to perform their activity. And morale refers to the happiness of the club members. Okay. Clubs require readiness to win competition and bring prestige to school. However, gaining readiness drains morale. If the club's morale is too low, then its performance will be negatively affected. Having more members multiplies the club's readiness. However, chances to recruit new members do not come often. Managing a club staff is the key to being a successful club manager. Do your best! Well, let's check out the Kendo club first. I entered the Kendo dojo and saw a girl just about to leave. Hi, are you in the Kendo club? I'm the new club manager at the student council. Gah! Wait, what was that? What was that? She eyed me suspiciously as if I was somehow already the bad guy. I'm here to talk about the dues of your club. The Imperial Tax Collector has arrived! She bolted. What the? While I was firmly opposed to the notion of running a random girl down, I instinctively gave chase. Hey, wait! She ran into the courtyard. For crying! I'm the student council! Your club hasn't paid any dues for the last 3 years! La 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 la, don't know what you're talking about! She picked up a watering hose from the garden and pointed it at me. I'm a foreign Malaysia! I narrowly leapt out of the way and took cover behind the trees. Wahahaha! She laughed as she soaked the trees with water. That's improper use of school equipment. Fortunately, the water lost pressure and the stream limped down into a trickle. I've got her now. You've got a lot to answer for. Eek! Damn. Eek! I marched towards her. She backed herself into a tree. I got her now! Now, isn't it time you explain what happened to the dues? Not yet! As I gave the tree a kick. Fly, my children! I looked up and saw a horde of pissed off birds sitting on the branches. They all glared at me as if I had just ate their young. What the? Suddenly the world was enveloped in flapping wings and feathers as the birds attacked me. Ah! Get him off! What is... Kill my... And so I, Kayto Shields, became the first to fall in the line of duty. Whoever knew that being a student council could be a matter of life or death. Are you alright? My senses returned to me. Maybe I overdid it a bit. A bit? You nearly turned me into bird food! Sorry. Oh! The girl picked a feather off my head and held it in front of me. It's pretty! Pretty my ass! I crossed my arms. I'm Kayto Shields from the student council. The president says that you've been behind on your dues. The dues? You ask? Let's see. Altogether, I think you owe the school 600 credits. 600 credits? You could buy a nuclear warhead with that amount. No, you couldn't, you moron. In what kind of universe would a weapon of mass destruction be that cheap? Well? Well, the truth is... The girl suddenly prostrated herself before me and held up her credit chip. I'm sorry, I can only offer 10 creds. 10 creds? This isn't the dues? Nope, it's a bribe, Mr. Manager. Oi! What do you think this is Congress? And you can just bribe your way through everything? I apologize! I sighed. So what happened to the dues? I honestly don't know, Mr. Manager. You are the captain of the Kendo Club, aren't you? That I am, Mr. Manager. So isn't it your responsibility to gather the dues from the members and send it to the student council? That is it, Mr. Manager. But the truth is, people come and go so quickly and, well, asking for money up front makes the first years reluctant to join. So I'm sorry, I have no idea whether we've even bothered to collect dues the past 3 years. How can you even operate a club without dues? So I guess nothing's going to be resolved, huh? Oh, are we going to get disbanded, Mr. Manager? She eyed me with huge puppy eyes. Ugh. Whatever. I've been put in charge by the president to put the problems clubs back into order. So I guess I can manage the Kendo Club until you've paid off the back dues. Does that mean you're giving us another chance? I shrugged. That's what I'm here to do, I suppose. Alright! Don't worry about a thing, Mr. Manager. I'll put the Kendo Club back to the working order in no time at all. You'll see! What a sudden change in emotion. I'm Asaga Okrun, the captain of the Kendo Club. Nice to meet you. She shook my hand over vigorously. Likewise, as I said, I'm Kayto Shields, the new vice president of the student council. I look forward to working with you, Mr. Manager. My name has been replaced with a title already. I got Asaga's contact information and her club times on my holo. Starting tomorrow, I'll have to work hard to fix everything. I made my way to the science lab. I really hope whoever's in charge of the science club was more normal than that crazy captain. Just as that thought passed, enormous explosion shook the floor. The science lab's steel door flew from its hinges and a fireball erupted from it within. Did I just witness a fatal accident? And I ran into the science lab and coughed in the thick smoke. Inside, I saw an unconscious girl sprawled on the floor. I picked her up in a panic. Hey, are you alright? She rubbed her face ruefully, somehow miraculously unhurt by the prior fireball. I guess I have to change the recipe. Suddenly she noticed that I was holding her and jumped away. Ah! She looked at me fearfully. Awkward silence. The girl looked around, still in a daze. Welcome to the bakery club. Would you like to try one of the muffins? The bakery club? I thought this was... I looked around. Lab beakers, check. Chemistry set, check. Lab coats, check. There's no doubt about it. This is definitely the science club. There's no way... The girl offered a tray of muffins. They're quite good. Normally, I would not accept food from a complete stranger, especially those who miraculously survived catastrophic lab accident. But there was something strange about these muffins. Their exquisite aroma, their fluffy form, that perfectly decorated canned fruit on top. I couldn't help but take a bite. Holy! I had to research for days to find out to replicate the fruit. Before I realized it, the entire muffin was gone. I resisted looking at the tray of more muffins. I wiped the crumbs from my mouth. I'm Kayto Shields from the Student Council. I heard from the president that your club forgot to submit its membership report this year. Ooh. I looked around the empty lab. Clearly there was nobody else here. Are you the chairperson? She nodded her head yes. Are there any other members? She shook her head no. Is this really the bakery club? Sniffles. What happened to all the other members? They graduated? All of them? Yes. So, what's the full story? It's all started in my second year. A group of seniors suddenly came to me and said they needed me for the science club no matter what. All I was interested in was the baking club, but seniors really insisted I join the science club. They even let me use the matter replicator to make pastries, so long as I helped them with some research from time to time. So I'm guessing that these seniors all graduate and now you're the only member. She nodded yes. You know, if a club doesn't have at least 5 members, it has to be disbanded. Ooh, I thought so. I guess I can use the oven at home instead. Don't worry, your club's not getting disbanded. In fact, the president told me to get this club back into working order. Eh? You only need 4 more members, right? The club recruitment festival is next week. I'm sure you can recruit enough people then. Anyway, I'll be managing your club from now on. Let's try our best to recruit more members, alright? Chigata Ashada. It's nice to meet you, Mr. Manager. My descent into becoming a walking title continue. Okay, I'm going to continue this episode until this day 1 is complete. Then we'll work from there. Oh, and be more careful from now on. We can't have any more of those explosions. Understood. I sincerely did not want any casualty under my watch. It would be bad if someone were to lose an arm or an eye from an explosion like that. I got Chikara's ID on my holo. Looks like I've got a lot on my plate this year. There was just one more club to visit. It was getting late. I wasn't sure if anyone from the swim club would still be here. I entered the pool. Nope. The lights were out, and the pool wasn't even filled with water yet. Looks like the swim club wasn't even here. I'll have to come back tomorrow. Just as I was about to leave, I saw someone at the top of the diving board. What the? She was about to jump! Oh shit, no! I ran up the diving board. I ran up the diving platform yelling up my logs. Wait! It's just the beginning of the term! It needs to get better! The girl looked at me blankly, not a trace of emotion on her. Huh? Don't be stupid! It's still early to throw your life away! She walked away from the diving board and returned to the platform. She was ghostly pale and showed as much emotion as a stone pillar. I'm actually digging that swimsuit. Seriously, what was wrong with this girl? Trying to commit suicide on the first day of school? The school has counselors who can help you. There's no need to do something so drastic. She looked at me and tilted her head. I looked down into the pool. We were so high up that I couldn't even see the floor in the darkness. Just looking down made me dizzy. Wait a minute. Don't tell me you were to dive off thinking the pool was filled with water. Hmm. And you were so completely lost in your thought that you never noticed the pool was empty in the first place? Hmm. I rubbed my face, shocked at the revelation. Had I arrived just a second later, she would have been a pancake at the bottom of the pool. She still stared at me, completely unfazed by the fact she narrowly escaped appearing on the morning news. Why would you do a thing like that? You know it's dangerous to use the pool without the lights on. Practice? Practice? Ugh. You wouldn't happen to be the captain of the swim club, would you? She nodded her head. Ugh, she really looked like another piece of work. With captains like these, no wonder these clubs have trouble. I'm Kayto Shields from the student council. We should talk somewhere else. We got off the diving platform. As I was saying, I'm from the student council. We haven't got your membership forms from the school swim club for the past year. You wouldn't have to have somewhere, would you? She tilted her head. I figured as much. Look, if you're the captain of the club, you have to comply with certain rules. What? You don't even know what a membership form looks like, eh? Hey. I opened my holo and opened one of the form. It's one of these things. She looked at my holo curiously. You've never seen a holo before. How do you not have a holo? You need it to do schoolwork and talk to friends. You mean to say you still write down everything on pen and paper? What? You're too bored to afford technology? I scratched my head in frustration. I thought the kendo and science clubs would be challenging, but this is a new difficulty tier of its own. There's no need for you to apologize. It's not your fault. You don't have enough money to afford a holo. I'll just get a stack of paper copies from the student council room. Make sure you fill them out though. The president told me to manage the swim club until it comes into full compliance with the school's rule. I look forward to working with you. What's your name? Sola. No last name? The mystery thickens. Since Sola didn't have a holo, there was no way to contact her except in person. That was going to complicate things. By now, it was late. It's already after hours. You should be heading home. We'll take care of this tomorrow. After bidding Sola goodbye, I went home. So many things happened, and it was only the first day of school. It was obvious that this was going to be a very busy year for me. Who knew that things would turn out this way? Club manager, huh? And all I wanted were just better uniforms. And just what I've got myself into? I'm gonna leave it at that. That's it for today's episode. And as I said, it's day one and it's already getting interesting, but what's making me a little bit worried, it was the intro when it's showing these explicit clips, pictures of the girls. Well then, but yeah, this is gonna be a fun game to do. But yeah, that's it for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, anything like that. And this is Jeremy.21 logging out. Bye bye!
I know it's my ADHD, cause I can't stop moving my feet. And I feel like popping and locking